I'm here today to speak to you about a game that I played for most of my life. A game that nearly killed me. And one that some of you are either playing in this game or are victims of, or both. See, I encountered shame from a very young age. There I am at primary school, ready to go. And I'm very different to the other boys. Yes. For one, I'm obsessed with beauty pageants. Yes, I loved them. And the one time at school, we had a science project, and the teacher said to us, can we do a project that demonstrates how electricity works? I had the best idea. I was going to take little light bulbs, a battery, a fan with a motor and a wire, some wires, and of course, my sister's Barbie doll. The day came for my presentation. I was psyched. I was going to go first. I asked the teacher to hit the lights, cue the music. Yes, there was music. They loved it. In fact, no. That's when I heard laughter and the boys saying, pansy boy, what a paff. He plays with Barbies. Not quite the rave reviews I had expected. The other boys, they presented moving trucks and land excavators. I presented Barbie on a Miss Universe fashion shoot. And then it started. Those bullies never missed an opportunity to shovel shame my way. What didn't help is I have quite a ridiculous name. And you know on the first day of school where you go around the room and you introduce yourself, Ilana, Kaplan, Jeff, Jones, and then it's my turn. I'm Konstantinos Theologos Carastavrakis. Imagine how I got bullied. At an all-boys high school where I could not name a single Springbok rugby player, but I could name every Miss South Africa going back 10 years in the correct order. So I was bullied. I was excluded for being me. I hadn't yet learned to find the parts of myself that other people found objectionable. I hadn't yet learned how to hide them. That and those coping mechanisms would come later in the form of mental health issues, alcohol abuse, drug abuse, and a crippling addiction to crystal meth that nearly killed me. The shame game is a talk about my life and how living in a world that's not so diverse impacted me, particularly the profound consequences of shame. I tell some funny stories and some sad stories, but I also demonstrate how being othered and being excluded by mainstream society and what that made me feel like. I also unpack this concept of shame and show where we inflict it upon one another. Yes, even in the workplace. When we pass judgments on fellow co-workers, when unconscious biases dangerously come into play, and worse, when there are blatant abuses of power. See, when the shame game is in play, there is no inclusion. And how can we even talk about diversity and equity when we don't have inclusion? My keynote invites people to find new ways to engage with people that are different to them. I want to ignite behaviors where we look for the humanity in each other, where we create workplaces where people want to come to work and show their authentic selves, a workplace where people feel they belong. Surely, we want our workforce to flourish, and they can, if only we make them feel safe. My name is Costa. Join me on an open and vulnerable conversation on the shame game. Thank you.